Cameroon.
You know, there have been some comparisons made to Akeem Olajuwon.
I don't think his feet work is comparable to the great Olajuwon, but we shall see if soccer has served its purpose.
Do you think his footwork is comparable to Akeem Olajuwon?
I'm not an expert at footwork, only feet work.
Oh, I've forgotten. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And a great look at Chicago's front yard, Grant Park, and the tall towers of downtown. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. We're alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. I'm Kevin Hart. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they won their last contest, that game against the Wizards. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Rajon Rondo is out there with Jones. It's Garnett. Then there's Embiid. And it's Pierce in at the small forward position.
You know, the Sixers have really undergone a complete reversal in recent years from a team with a very old-school, traditional front office to a team that's now focused on the science and analytics of winning basketball. And quite honestly, guys, we're seeing more and more teams embrace the analytics side of things.
Here is Rose after Paul Pierce's score. Horford attacking. And Jones pulls it down. Chicago on defense. 4-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
You know, you shoot the ball as poorly as they did that night, you're not going to win many games.
Well, Steve, it's not just difficult to win a game with low shooting percentages like theirs. It's nearly impossible.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
McDermott with the screen for Gasol. Passes to McDermott. 6 to shoot. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Nails the 16-footer.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Rondo kicks to Garnett. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Gasol. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game. And Pierce over to help. And so here is Philadelphia. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Embiid throws it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Here's Rose after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Ball's knocked loose. And now Jones running the floor. Look out.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now here's Rose. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Gasol, wide open, he fires. Nice open look, but it's no good. The 76ers leading by 8.
Pau Gasol over the last few seasons dealing with a number of lower body injuries. Knee tendonitis, plantar fasciitis, groin, toe. Hey, Kobe had suggested to him to try to really slim down to lessen the pressure on his joints.
Rose attacking. Another shot. And Horford with the lay-in.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
And Powell never really the burly type, but for 7-footers, getting as light as possible can really reduce the pounding on those joints.
Yeah, it does. They say every 5 pounds takes significant wear and tear off your joints. And we've certainly seen that be effective for Tim Duncan. He's leaned up considerably, and Powell able to play both power forward and center. I think the lighter weight will serve him well.
The pick wasn't ultra effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
Here's Garnett. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bulls trail by 4. Rose kicks to McDermott. Rose dishes to Gasol. From 15 feet away, another one falls for Chicago.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Rondo kicks to Garnett. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Garnett's got his second bucket tonight.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
Rose passes to Horford. Now here's McDermott. Pierce covering, and it's Rose penetrating.
Derrick Rose, born and raised on the south side of Chicago, now playing for his hometown Bull. He even became a partner and endorser for Chicago's top deep dish pizza chain. He does represent this town.
The first one falls. Some changes for Chicago. Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol. And Miller's subbed in for McDermott. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Andre Bloch, he's checked in for Embiid. Martin comes in for Kevin Garnett. Ray Allen is checked in for Jones. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Carter-Williams dishes to Pierce. Goes up on the high post, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. You talk about Derrick Rose's culinary interest. He's looked to change his diet for the better.
Yeah, he needed to, Kevin, because he was a big fan of candy when he came into the league. It was kind of his vice. He said he would eat up to 2 pounds of candy in one sitting. I mean, that's just crazy. But he's hired a personal chef. He's eating better. He's taking care of his body. And it's important, obviously, as you get older and you're dealing with injuries.
Now Butler following the three-point attempt by Pierce. Outside Rose. It's Miller on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
I'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Doris?
For them to be successful, Kevin, he said they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees every time the ball gets in the post. If they don't collapse in their post threats, he knows they're in for a long game. Guys?
And thanks for that story, Doris. So for the Bulls, Mirotic is checked in for Horford. And it's Watson in for Derrick Rose. There's the double team with Martin. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
It's Pierce with the drive. Watch. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
I tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
Second chance shot, rejected by Martin. Watch with it, now guarded by Mirotic, and that one's good by Pierce.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Watson with it. Carter-Williams covering. Watson kicks to Mirotic. Shoots the three. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Mirotic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Allen inside the three-point line. Misses the chippy right there.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him. He just clanks the open jumper. Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.